heard very brief welcome remarks from the marketing specialist of the Central Cooperative Credit Union, Mrs. Lauren Henderson Reed. And coming up after this, the credit union prayer will be given. And our master of ceremonies today is a member from CCCU as well.
Thank you, Lauren, for this wonderful welcome. We will now recite the credit union prayer. Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to understand as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life. Bless, O Lord, our deliberations, and grant that whatever we may say and do will have thy blessings and guidance. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. I will now invite Ms. Lauren Reed again to introduce the school pronouncers, judges, and scorers.
Let me take this opportunity to thank everyone who is here and all our helpers today, our pronouncer, our scorers, and our judges are working for free. So we're very thankful to have them here with us this afternoon. So our pronouncer today is Dr. Alicia Honore Felix. You can shine the light on her. Dr. Honore Felix is she likes spelling bee. She wanted to compete today, and I told her the children would not be happy. So instead, she had to be the pronouncer. We have with us our scorers, which are all employees of the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited. To my left, Tanisha Balso, she's wearing many hats today. She's also a scorer. Miss Carlin Simeon and Mr. Cruz Paul. Our judges, again, are employees. And we have Miss Tricia Stout and Mrs. Elora Smith. So, they are very important, but they're not as important as these three gentlemen. And our schools this year, or participating schools, are the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, who is represented by Elton Edwards. Let's give him a round of applause. The Ebenezer SDA Primary School is represented by DeAndre Barry. Let's give him a round of applause. And last but not least, the Goodwill Primary School is represented by Mr. Jaden Liu. Let's give a round of applause. So these are our esteemed people for this occasion, and we thank you for viewing, and for those of you present, we thank you for coming. Those of you listening via radio, thank you for listening.
I will now invite the General Manager of Central Cooperative Credit Union to give her opening remarks.
While the General Manager makes her way to stage, the scorers, there will be three scorers this evening: Tanisha Balson, Carlin Simeon, and Mr. Cruz Paul.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Let's go back to the podium for the opening
Teachers,
remarks.
Students of the participating schools, I see parents, followers of Central Facebook page, MO News, and I know for sure the avid listenership on DBS Radio, our pronouncer, Dr. Alicia Honore Felix, our judges, and our scorers. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Directors, management, and staff, I bid you a heartfelt welcome to this, our annual Spelling Bee, the Central's Primary School Spelling Bee competition. The competition has been a key event for the credit union as part of our corporate social responsibility over the past 14 years. The Spelling Bee competition promotes literacy and demonstrates to the community the importance of spelling. The competition provides the students with a positive goal to work towards, that is, expanding their vocabulary and encouraging accurate word usage and pronunciation. It encourages students to learn new words and to celebrate their success as we recognize the academic efforts of you, our young, bright prospects, our young children here. We also see this competition as another opportunity to encourage interaction between schools in the community. And I'm very pleased to see that we have 3 male, bright students here who I know do an excellent job this afternoon. Let's give them a round of applause, please. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were not able to host this competition for the last 2 years. And this year, 2022, we are back. We are happy to partner with the various primary schools to make this event a reality. I want to especially use this opportunity now to say a special welcome in a very special way to our spellers. Let me compliment you, and that's compliment with an I, not compliment with an E. I want to compliment you with an I on your accomplishments. We are all proud not only of your spelling ability, but of your determination to increase your knowledge. I salute all teachers and parents who take a keen interest in their children's educational development, as your parents and teachers have taken in yours. And you have memorized so many new words. You have made your parents proud and your school proud. I hope you will share this love of learning in your home, at your school, and in your community. I wish you the best of luck in this competition. One student will be honored today as the winner of this competition. But you know, and I know, and all of us know here, that you are all winners. It is important for you to feel proud of yourselves and pleased with your accomplishments. I urge you to keep reading, keep learning, and keep dreaming. And I want to implore you, don't be nervous, but you got this. I would like to thank the pronouncer, the judges, and scorers for volunteering your services. I know we have a team of competent staff, and Ms. Honoré, thank you for volunteering your services at this event. And once again, thank you all for being here, participating in this event, and making this event possible. We look forward to your continued partnership. Let's all welcome and let's give a successful spelling bee competition this afternoon. Good afternoon, thank you.
Next on the agenda, we'll have Dr. Alicia Honoré Felix to give the spelling bee rules.
Good afternoon, everyone. Rule number 1, only one student from grade 5 or 6 can participate per school. The principal of each school must submit the name of the participant to either branch office of the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited by Friday, October 14th, 2022, which I'm sure everyone did. Only the students recommended by the participating schools will be allowed to take part in the competition. Number 2, the competition is made up of 2 rounds, the elimination round and the finals. 2 primary schools from the north and 2 from the south will advance to the finals. Number 3, in the elimination round, each student will be expected to spell 30 words each, and in the finals, the students will be expected to spell 40 words each. In the competition, after the pronouncer gives the speller a word, the speller will be encouraged to pronounce the word before spelling it and after it. This will assure the pronouncer that the speller has heard the word correctly if he or she pronounces it before beginning to spell, and the judges will know that the speller is done if he or she pronounces the word after spelling it. However, the judges may not disqualify a speller for failing to pronounce the word either before or after spelling it. Number 5, the speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, and or use it in a sentence. The pronouncer shall grant all such requests until the judge or judges agree that the word has been reasonably clear to the contestant. Every participant will be given 30 seconds to spell each word. Number 6, if a speller is unable to spell a word within 15 seconds after being given the word or its definition, the pronouncer will announce time has expired by saying time. If the pronouncer says time before the speller has started spelling a word, the speller will lose his or her turn and the pronouncer will move on to the next speller with a new word. If a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer will indicate which word is to be spelled. If the listed word is not properly identified, either by defining it or using it in a sentence, any correct spelling of any homonym of the word will be accepted. Number 8, having started to spell a word, a speller may stop and start over from the beginning. However, the speller only has one chance to restart and to correct any misspelling. The contest shall be conducted in rounds. If a speller spells a word incorrectly, the speller will lose the required points which would have been allotted. Number 10, should there be more than one speller with the same number of points at the end of the final round, each of these spellers will then be given an additional 5 words from a supplementary list of words to serve as a tiebreaker. The process will be repeated until the tie is broken. The judge or judges are in complete control of the competition. The judges' decisions are final. Spelling bees are not unlike sporting events in which referees call the plays as they see them. Players may not always agree with the decisions or like them, but accept them as part of good sportsmanship. Number 12, all participants from each school will be expected to attend the final round on November 24th, 2022. All participants will receive certificates for participation and a token of appreciation then. Also, donations will be made to each participating school on that day. Lastly, this is the most important rule of all. Have fun and relax, whether you are a participant or a spectator. Thank you very much.
And now what we have all been waiting for, the spelling bee competition shall commence.
Ready? Is everyone ready? Okay. Word number 1 to Roosevelt Douglas, hobnob. Hobnob.
Can you say that again, please?
Hobnob.
Hobnob. Hubnub. Hobnob.
Can you please repeat? We didn't hear properly. Go ahead.
Hobnob. Hubnub.
Did you hear? Put the mic closer to your mouth, my dear, and spell it for us one more time. Hanley Stein.
Hobnob. HUPNUB.
That is incorrect. Word number 2 to Ebenezer SDA, coyote.
What's the word?
Coyote. Or coyote. Or coyote.
COYOTE. Coyote.
Very good. So students, before you start spelling, say the word and then start to spell, okay? And please stand before you spell, okay? I'm not looking. Word number 3 to Goodwill, primary school. Your word is facade.
Facade. FACADE. Facade.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is hyphen. Hyphen.
Hyphen. HYPHEN.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is deceive. Deceive.
Deceive.
Mhm.
DECEIVE.
That is
Deceive.
correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is etiquette. Etiquette.
Etiquette. ETIQUETTE. Etiquette.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is policy. Policy.
Policy. POLICY. Policy.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is nicotine. Nicotine.
Nicotine. NICOTINE. Nicotine.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is perceive. Perceive.
Perceive. Perceive. PERSIVE.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is marriage. Marriage.
Marriage. MARRIAGE. Marriage.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is counsel. Counsel.
Council. COUNSEL. Council.
That is correct. see if I can pronounce this word. Goodwill Primary, your word is mediocre. Or mediocre.
Mediocre. MEDIOCORE. Mediocre.
That is incorrect. Did I hear right? Said it correctly? Roosevelt Douglas, your word is dough. Dough.
Can you say that again?
Dough, as in pastry dough, dough.
DOUGH.
That is correct. Ebenezer, your word is caribou. Caribou.
Caribou. CARIBOU. Caribou.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is heifer. Heifer.
Heifer. HEIFER. Heifer.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is hollow. Hollow.
Hallow. HALLOW. Hallow.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is monitor. Monitor.
Monitor. MONITOR. Monitor.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is hymn. Hymn.
Him. HYMN. Him.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is hindrance. Hindrance.
Hindrance. HINDRANCE. Hindrance.
That is incorrect. Did he say the E at the end? He did? Okay. He said the E, so that is correct. Please hold the mic until you finish saying the word, okay? We are here for you for the rest of the evening, okay? Take your time and don't be nervous, okay? We are all winners this afternoon. Ebenezer SDA, your word is melancholy. Melancholy.
Melancholy. MELANCHOLY. Melancholy.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is judicious. Judicious.
Judicious. CIOUS. Judicious.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is innate. Innate.
Can you say that again?
Innate. Innate.
Can you say that in a sentence?
1 second. Her innate capacity for organization. I don't think you know the meaning of that sentence.
Innate. INAT.
Very good. That is correct. They're doing an awesome job, aren't they? Yes. Very good. I apologize. Yes, it's 2 N's. INNATE. Good try. Ebenezer, it's your turn. Okay, your word is finicky. Finicky.
Finicky. FINICKY. Finicky.
Go ahead, that is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is obvious. Obvious.
Obvious. OBVIOUS. Obvious.
That is incorrect. Did he say OBVV or OBVI? Okay, that is correct. My hearing has a problem this afternoon. You ready, Roosevelt Douglas?
Yes.
Very good. Your word is hiatus. Hiatus.
Can you say that again?
Hiatus or hiatus, but hiatus or hiatus. Hiatus. Hiatus.
HYA. Starting over. HYETOUS.
That is incorrect. Ebenezer SDA, your word is gruel.
Gruel. GRUEL. Gruel.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is elite. Elite.
Elite. ELITE. Elite.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is lecture. Lecture.
Lecture. LECTURE. Lecture.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is perplex. Perplex.
Perplex. Perplex. Perplex.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is personnel. Personnel.
Personnel. Personal.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is colonel. Colonel. A colonel. Not colonel.
COLONEL. Colonel.
That is incorrect. Ebenezer SDA, your word is modify. Modify.
Modify. Modify. Modify.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is issue. Issue.
Issue. ISSUE. Issue.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. GOR.
Gorgeous.
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 That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is pedestrian.
Pedestrian. PEDESTRIAN. Pedestrian.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is naive. Naive.
Naive. NAIVE. Naive.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is pause. Pause.
Pause.
Pause. Pause. Not poise. Pause.
Can you use that in a sentence?
I sure can. Yes, pause. Not as in play, stop, pause, but the other pause.
Pause. Pause.
Go ahead.
Pause. PAWS.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is macaroni.
Macaroni. MACARONI. Macaroni.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is mahogany. Mahogany.
Mahogany. MAHON. GANI.
Can you spell that again?
M-A-H-A M-A-H-A-G-O-N-I.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is jaguar. Jaguar.
Jaguar. Jaguar. Jaguar.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is cemetery or cemetery. Cemetery.
Cemetery. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Cemetery.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is jam. Jamb. Jamb.
Jump. J-A-M-B. Jump.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is bursa. Bursa.
Bursa. B-U-R-S-A-R. Bursa.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is miserable.
Miserable. M-I-S-E-R-A-B-L-E. Miserable.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is havoc. Havoc.
Havoc. H-A-V-O-C. Havoc.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is need. As in to knead flour, need.
Need. K-N-E-A-D. Need.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is illiteracy. Illiteracy.
Illiteracy. I-L-L-I-T-E-R-A-C-Y. Illiteracy.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is accommodate. Accommodate.
Accommodate. A-C-C-O-M-M-O-D-A-T. Accommodate.
Could you spell one more time?
Accommodate. A-C-C-O-M-M-O-D-A-T-E.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is island. Island.
Island. I-S-L-A-N-D. Island.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is graffiti.
Graffiti. G-R-A-F-F-I-T-I. Graffiti.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is plaque. Plaque.
Plaque. P-L-A-Q-U-E. Plaque.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is khaki, as in khaki pants, khaki. Khaki.
Khaki. Khaki. Khaki.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is jaundice. Jaundice.
Jaundice. Jaundice. Jaundice.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is horizon. Horizon.
Horizon. Horizon. Horizon.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is judgmental. Judgmental.
Judgmental. Judgemental. Judgmental.
Can you spell one more time?
Judgmental. Judgmental. Judgmental.
That is incorrect. It can go either way? Okay. Judges said it's acceptable, okay? Can go either way. So that is correct. Ebenezer? Your word is beige. The color beige.
Beige. Beige. Beige.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is patio. Patio.
Patio. Patio. Patio.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is pantry. Pantry.
Pantry. Pantry. Pantry.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is honeycomb.
Honeycomb. Honeycomb. Honeycomb.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is mischievous. Mischievous.
Mischievous. Michevous. Mischievous.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is chauffeur. Chauffeur, as in driver, chauffeur.
Chauffeur.
Should I pronounce it again?
Yes, please.
Chauffeur, as in driver. Is that how it's pronounced? Yes. Okay, chauffeur. Take your time, you have 30 seconds, go ahead.
Chauffeur. SHAW. A. N.
That is incorrect. Good try. Let's give him a round of applause. Ebenezer SDA, your word is doubt.
Doubt. D-O-U-B-T. Doubt.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is flourish. Flourish.
Flourish. F-L-O-U-R-I-S-H. Flourish.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is mosquito.
Mosquito. M-O-S-Q-U-I-T-O. Mosquito.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is leisure or leisure.
Leisure. L-E-I-S-U-R-E. Leisure.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is janitor.
Janitor. J-A-N-I-T-O-R. Janitor.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is patience. Patience.
Patience. P-A-T-I-E-N-C-E. Patience.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is cough. As in to cough when you have the flu cough.
Cough. C-O-U-G-H. Cough.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is paprika. As in the seasoning, pepper, paprika.
Paprika. P-A-R-P-R-I-K-A. Paprika.
Could you spell that again?
Paprika. P-A-R-P-R-I-K-A.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is nutritious. Nutritious.
Nutritious. N-U-T-R-I-T-I-O-U-S.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is gorilla.
Gorilla. G-O-R-I-L-L-A. Gorilla.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is finesse or finesse.
Finesse. F-I-N-E-S-S-E. Finesse.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is glower. Glower.
Glower. G-L-O-W-E-R. Glower.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is baboon. Baboon.
Baboon. B-A-B-O-O-N. Baboon.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is innocence. Innocence.
Innocence. INOCCENSE.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is junction. Junction.
Junction. JUNCTION. Junction.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is kiwi. Kiwi.
Kiwi. KIWI. Kiwi.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is hustle. Hustle.
Hustle. HUSSTLE.
Can you spell again?
HUSSLE.
That is not correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is incognito. Incognito.
Incognito. INCOGNITO. Incognito.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is fast. Fast. Fast.
Fast.
You want it in a sentence?
Yes.
Farce.
Farce.
Yes,
Farce. FARCE. Farce.
that is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is flunt.
Flunt. FLAUNT. Flunt.
Can you repeat?
Flunt. FLAUNT. Flunt.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is monopoly. Monopoly.
Monopoly. MONOPOLY. Monopoly.
That is correct. Ebenezer, your word is novice.
Novice. NOVICE. Novice.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is kettle. Kettle.
Kettle. KETTLE. Kettle.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is nurture. Nurture.
Can you use that in a sentence?
Sure. Nurture means to care and protect someone or something. That's the meaning, okay?
Nurture.
Nurture.
N-E-R-T-U-R-E. Nurture.
And can you spell one more time?
Nurture. N-E-R-T-U-R-E. Nurture.
That is not correct. Ebenezer, your word is jeopardy. Jeopardy.
Jeopardy. Jeopardy. Jeopardy.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is jackknife. Jackknife.
Jackknife. Jackkknife. Jackknife.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is paraffin. Paraffin.
Paraffin. P-A-R-A-F-F-I-N. Paraffin.
That is correct. We'll take a quick pause.
Well, we are still here at the Prevo Cinemal at the 13th annual Central Cooperative Credit Union Spelling Bee
We have
competition.
Just concluded the
And-
first round. We just took a short break. And the young men doing very well, aren't they? Let's give them a round of applause. I know the teachers and the parents must be very, very proud of these young gentlemen. They're doing a fantastic job. Certainly. It's not easy being up here, but I want to really, really thank them for their courage and to keep it. So we'll just take a short break and we will resume shortly. Okay, thank you.
Once again, to our listeners on radio, Facebook, or on YouTube, we are currently at the 13th annual Central Cooperative Credit Union CCCU Spelling Bee competition, where 3 schools are being represented. That's the Goodwill Primary School, Ebenezer SDA, as well as the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. They're represented by 3 gentlemen, which is very commendable to see 3 gentlemen at this academic competition. They have just completed the first round, and the students are taking a brief pause, to refresh their minds and to just relax before round number 2. Today we have 3 scorers here at the competition. That's Tanisha Balson, Carlin Simeon, as well as Mr. Cruz Paul. The judges this afternoon are Elora Smith and Tricia Stout, all of which are workers, employees at the CCCU. And we are just waiting for the students to return for round number 2. The pronouncer this afternoon is Dr. Alicia Honore Felix, and she is the one who has the bank of words this afternoon for all of these young gentlemen here. So far, the boys have been doing very well. They have been spelling a number of these words correctly, and they have been going very well. And like they said in the beginning, everyone here is a winner, because it is a very good thing to see that these young gentlemen have made it to the competition after all these rounds of elimination. And we are just seeing the competitors re-entering the spelling room, if you say. And they have just retaken their seats, and the competition will recommence as soon as the judges give the go-ahead. So we will now be returning to the pronouncer and the competitors for the second round of the CCCU 13th annual Spelling Bee competition.
Welcome back, everyone. We continue round 2 with Ebenezer SDA. Your word is language.
Language. Language. Language.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is hyperbole. Hyperbole or hyperbole? Go ahead.
Hyperbole. Hyperbole. Hyperbole.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, sorry, your word is inevitable. Inevitable.
Inevitable.
Mhm.
INNEVITABLE. Inevitable.
That is incorrect. Ebenezer SDA, your word is orchestra. Orchestra.
Let's say it again.
Your word is orchestra, as in with music, orchestra.
Orchestra. ORCHESTRA. Orchestra.
That is correct. Your word is, Goodwill Primary, your word is pageant. As in the Queen's competition, pageant.
Pageant. PAGENT. Pageant.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is bouquet. As in a bouquet of flowers, bouquet.
A BOUQUET. Bouquet.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is illicit. Illicit.
Illicit. ILLICIT. Illicit.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is muscle. Muscle. Is in the muscles of your body. Muscle.
Muscle. M-U-S-C-L-E, muscle.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is particle. Particle.
Particle. Particle. Particle.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is hygiene. Hygiene.
Hygiene. Hygiene. Hygiene.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is league. League, as in football league, league.
League. L-E-A-G-U-E, league.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is discernible. Discernible.
Discernible. Discernible. Discernible.
Can you spell one more time? Take your time.
Discernible. Discernible. Discernible.
That is incorrect. Ebenezer SDA, your word is distraught. Distraught. Distraught.
Distraught. D-E-S. No. Distraught. D-I-S-T-R-A-U-G-H-T. Distraught.
That is correct. Based on the rules, that's okay. Goodwill Primary, your word is hideous. Hideous.
Hideous. H-I-D-E-O-U-S, hideous.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is metaphor. Metaphor.
Metaphor. Metaphor. Metaphor.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is eulogy. Eulogy.
Eulogy. E-U-L-O-G-Y. Eulogy.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is conscious. Conscious.
Conscious. C-O-N-S-C-I-O-U-S. Conscious.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is pedal. Pedal.
Can you give me a definition?
As in the bicycle pedal? Pedal.
Pedal. P-E-D-D-L-E. Pedal.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is lyricist. Lyricist.
Lyricist. L-Y-R-I-C-I-S-T. Lyricist.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is nocturnal. Nocturnal.
Nocturnal. K-N-O C no CKCERNAL. Nocturnal.
That is incorrect. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is jealous. Jealous.
Jealous. Jealous. Jealous.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is plague. Plague.
Plague. Plague. Plague.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is martial, as in martial arts. Martial.
Marshall. MARTIAL. Marshall.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is flour, as in white flour. The one for the bakes, flour.
Flower. FLOUR. Flower.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is papaya. Papaya.
Papaya. PAPAYA. Papaya.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is accordion, as in the instrument accordion.
ACCORDION. Accordion.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is balloon. Balloon, as in the birthday ones, balloon.
Balloon. BALLOON. Balloon.
That is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is crescent. Crescent.
What is it?
Or crescent.
Crescent. CRESCENT. Crescent.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is glitch. Glitch.
Glitch. GLITCH. Glitch.
That is correct. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is disappear. Disappear.
Disappear. DISAPPEAR. Disappear.
That's the last word? Oh, the last round. Okay. So that's the last round. That's correct, yeah? Disappear is correct. Ebenezer SDA, your word is plateau. Plateau.
Plateau. PLATEAU. Plateau.
That is correct. Goodwill Primary, your word is labor. Labor.
Labor. LABOR. Labor.
That is correct. Can be spelled both ways. Roosevelt Douglas, your word is me. Oh, the last. Oh. Oh my Lord. We're over. Let's give a round of applause to all the participants.
Okay, we have gotten to the last round of the competition. So now our scorers will add the points together and we will know who made it all the way to winner. Let us give the boys a round of applause. I think you need to stand.
Well, we are at the end of the competition. We have reached the final round. There have been 40 rounds. Each student had to spell 40 words. And we have just completed the competition here, the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee competition, the 13th annual Spelling Bee. And they have just ended the competition. After 40 words, we will hear if there's a tie or not when the scorers have given their points. The scorers are now tallying their marks as well as the judges. And the three boys are waiting to hear the points, and not just the boys, but also their teachers and their supporters here this afternoon are waiting to hear the results. We will know if the results have had a tie or if there is a definite winner this afternoon. So once again, to our listeners on radio, Facebook, or YouTube, we are at the 13th annual Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee competition. Primary school spelling bee competition. I was just corrected by the general manager. So there's a primary school spelling bee competition. Central doesn't currently have a competition for high school students or tertiary education students, but they are featuring the grade 5 and grade 6 students of the various primary schools in the CCCUL various districts. So we are here waiting for the judges to deliberate and give their scores. And the three boys are patiently waiting. They did an excellent job this afternoon, I must say. Very commendable job here this afternoon with 40 words spelled, and they had to memorize a lot more than 40 words to prepare for this competition. So we must commend them and give them a round of applause. Even though you are listening virtually, you can give a virtual round of applause as well to the three participants. So we are going to speak with the general manager, Miss
Clear what?
and she's going to tell us how she felt that this competition went after a 2-year hiatus. They have finally made their return. How do you feel about this afternoon, Miss Watt?
I think I'm so elated for what I've seen exhibited here this afternoon. I think overall the spelling bee competition made its objective. I think what I'm very proud of is that this year we have 3 male students representing one of the very top schools on island. And I think exemplarily the young men give a good performance of themselves, and I'm very, very happy with the outcome of this afternoon's proceedings. I want to really salute, as I said earlier in my welcome remarks, I really want to salute the teachers and the parents who give a keen interest in the lives and the educational development of the students, and you can see that was really exemplified here this afternoon. They're very attentive, they're very articulate, and I think as I said, the future looks promising, especially as we have we said a lot of the attention span of boys are very short, and we did not see that there. That was not exhibited yet this afternoon. And I really want to commend everybody who participated and everybody who contributed to the success of this competition this afternoon.
Thank you. That was Miss Cleo Watt, the General Manager of the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited. And the judges have deliberated, and there is no tie. There was no tie. There was a definite first, second, and third place. And the scorers have given up their results. The scorers were Tanisha Balson, Colleen Simeon, and Mr. Cruz Paul, employees of the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited. Let's go to the podium now as they present the awards to the 3 participants.
Okay, so when I call your name, you come to the front, and Miss Watt, General Manager, she will hand you your certificate and a little something. During this elimination, DeAndre told me he wants money. So, who am I to not give DeAndre money? So, we have money for DeAndre and the other participants today. So, Miss Watt will hand over their participation certificate and their money. First, we'll call on Ren Sebastian of the Christian Union Primary School. She participated in the elimination. Okay, she's not here with us today. Okay. Now we'll call on Jaden Luke of the Goodwill Primary School. DeAndre Barry of the Ebenezer SDA Primary School. Halima Fabienne of the Roseau Primary School. And Elkan Edwards of the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. Now for the part that we've all been waiting for. Somebody emerged winner, and that person spelled all of their words correctly. All the students spelled more than 30 words, better than some of the adults here. They are really good. They are really good. So, our third place winner, who's also a winner, is the Goodwill Primary School, Jaden Luke. Our second place winner is the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, Mr. Elkan Edwards. And our first place winner, our winner, who spelled all 40 words. Who is that person? Lauren Henderson Reed. Miss Watt, give me my certificate. Oh, it's not me? Okay. It's not me. Mr. DeAndre Barry. Congratulations. Now we have this big plaque which is supposed to be traveling around. It sat in Portsmouth for 3 years because our last competition was 2019. So we have 2020 which will remain vacant and 2021. But in 2022 it has a new home. And this plaque goes to the Ebenezer SDA Primary School. DeAndre Barry. Thank you, Miss Watts. You're welcome. Thank you to all the boys. I'm so proud of these boys. They give me a little tingly feeling. I'm so proud of you guys. You all did so well. And to also Halima, you did a good job at the elimination. We were not live, but she did very well also. So this is when we say goodbye to our listeners on social media and radio. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. We were very happy to have you. And we ask you to continue to support our children as they endeavor in all these different activities. Look out for us next year, come rain or high water. We will be having our spelling bee competition. So let's see if this plaque is going to leave Ebenezer or if it's going to stay there for 2 years. We look forward to next year. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming.
So we have heard that our winner for this afternoon was Mr. DeAndre Barry of the Ebenezer SDA Primary School. In second place, we had Elkan Edwards of the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. And in first place, Mr. Jadan Luke of the Goodwill Primary School. So all three of these gentlemen received a prize. It was third, second, and first place. And the Ebenezer SDA is the winner of the 2022 13th Annual Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee Competition. Mr. Barry, DeAndre Barry of the SDA Primary, received all 40 words correct. He made no errors and he spelled all 40 words correct. And we have also heard from Miss Lorraine Henderson Reed, the marketing specialist at CCCUL, that the competitors all spelled more than 30 words correctly. So we must commend these young men for a job well done here this afternoon. They definitely did an excellent job. And we are going to speak to our winner, Mr. DeAndre Barry of the Ebenezer SDA Primary School, who just won the 13th Annual Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee competition, and he got all 40 words correct. How do you feel that you are the new winner this afternoon, DeAndre?
I feel happy and excited.
And was it very hard to prepare? How did your preparations go at school and with your teachers?
It went well, and I made sure that I knew my words.
You made sure you knew your words. And how many words you had to prepare for? Because it wasn't 40. It was a lot more.
I think it was 300.
Oh my gosh. And you knew all those words. You think you could spell all 300 words?
Maybe.
Maybe. I like your confidence, DeAndre. Congratulations. And I wish you luck in all your schoolwork, everything at school. And congratulations once again for being the winner of this spelling bee competition.
Thank you.
Anybody you want to thank?
My parents.
Okay, that was Mr. DeAndre Barry, the winner of the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited 13th Annual Spelling Bee Competition. And as we heard, he spelled all his words correctly, all 40 words correctly. And DeAndre did a remarkable job here at the Spelling Bee Competition. Let's see if we could get one of the other competitors, the runner-up, our second runner-up who just came in second place, Mr. Jaden Luke from the Goodwill Primary School. You came out third place. Jaden Luke came third. Jaden goes to the Goodwill Primary School. How do you feel, Jaden?
I feel okay and hoping I could do better.
You hope you would do this again? If you got the opportunity to do a spelling bee competition, you would do it again?
Yes, I would.
And who do you want to thank? Because I know you did a lot of preparations. Anybody you'd want to thank for your work here?
I'd like to thank my mom, my grade 5 socials and science teacher, Sir Justin Rivera, and my principal and also my classmate, Liam Johnson, for helping me practice my words and helping me reach far.
All right, that was Jaden Luke of the Goodwill Primary School, who was the third place individual at this competition. So good job, Jaden, and I wish you luck in everything else that you have to do at school and in life. Good luck. High five. Mr. Jaden Luke of the Goodwill Primary School, our third place winner here at the Central Cooperative Credit Union Spelling Bee competition. We're going to speak to our second place winner, Mr. Elkan Edwards of the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. Good afternoon, Elkan.
Good afternoon.
And how do you feel that you came second today?
I feel a little bit sad, but
Feel a little bit sad, but you spelled a lot of words. There were 40 words and you spelled more than 30. If you had to put it on a test paper, you would get 90-something%. So you don't think that's a good job?
yeah, I guess.
And what do you feel like you can do next time if you have to do something like this? What do you think you could do better?
I'd study harder.
Study harder. Anybody you want to thank? Because even though you were not first, you were second, which is a very good job as well. Anybody you'd like to thank for helping you?
I would thank my parents, Dion, my teacher, Mrs. Laura, and I thank God.
And God. Good job, my boy. Good job and congratulations on getting your second place prize at the Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee competition. And congratulations to your school too, because you made your school proud as well. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
That was Mr. Elkan Edwards of the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. Although he's a little disappointed, he still did an excellent job. He still spelled a number of words correctly. And, you know, there is always some form of disappointment when you are not the winner. However, we must commend them for their bravery. We must commend them for their teachers, for their patience. And we must commend them for a job well done here today. So to our listeners and our viewers on DBS Radio, this was the 13th annual Central Cooperative Credit Union Limited Spelling Bee competition, where the Ebenezer SDA, that was Mr. Barry of the Ebenezer SDA, came in first place, the Goodwill Primary School in third, and the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School in second place.